Good morning, everyone. This is Shonda, one half of Prison Break with Shirley and Shonda. And I just wanted to come back to you today with another key to mental health. So, we have been talking about water and its function and dehydration, and about how all of those things can contribute to our mental health. Like we talked about before, water is so essential for our brains. So, like I told you the other day, I wanted to give you another tip about dehydration. Just like with depression, dehydration rarely causes anxiety by itself, right? But not drinking enough water can put you at increased risk for anxiety symptoms and possibly the development of higher anxiety levels in the future. So, like we said before, dehydration causes stress on your body and also causes you to create that extra stress hormone called cortisol, remember? And when your body is stressed, you can experience anxiety as a result. Therefore, you want to make sure that you are properly hydrated daily, especially if you know that you are naturally prone to anxiety and symptoms of anxiety. Good morning, Miss Anna. Water has been shown to have calming properties, like we talked about before, and drinking enough water is a very, very important step to helping to manage some of that. Dehydration can also contribute to panic attacks. They're one of the most common results of high anxiety caused by dehydration. Okay, so panic attacks typically have physical triggers. So one of those triggers is hydration. So when it occurs, you're more prone to having these panic attacks. You could easily begin to panic and feel like something is wrong and maybe that you might die. So you're exposing yourself to many symptoms that trigger panic attacks, like increased heart rate, headaches, muscle fatigue and weakness, feeling faint or lightheaded. Any of these symptoms can be caused by dehydration, and they can make you feel like you need to panic and reach for an exit or find somewhere to go. One of the other things that dehydration can do is it can mix up your body signals. So your body will be telling you that it's thirsty in the beginning, but after a while, if you don't give it the water that it's looking for, eventually that thirst trigger will turn off and you will begin to feel hungry, and you may begin to overeat and notice weight gain and things like that, never being able to feel full because you're feeding your body when your body is really looking for water. So let's talk about some ways that you can indicate to yourself that you actually need to get some water in, right? So I told you those hunger and thirst signals are number one. Hungry, even though you've eaten enough and you know you've eaten enough, probably means that you need to drink more water, right? We talked about being dry, common signs of dryness. We talked about having the white stuff around your mouth, having a dry mouth on the inside, chapped lips, itchy skin like around the mouth, headaches. Lack of water facilitates a shortage of oxygen. So it doesn't get enough to your brain. So you get a headache, right? Fatigue and weak and cramped muscles. So sometimes when you're sitting a certain way and you flex your feet, your legs cramp up, you know that you need some water, okay? If you have really bad breath, even though you know that you've brushed your teeth and that you've used mouthwash and floss and things like that, you need some water to refresh yourself, right? The other one is a rapid heartbeat, shallow breathing, fever, cloudy thinking. All of these can be signs and signals of dehydration. So we talked the other day about how much water you need to be drinking, but let's talk about something else that can contribute to this dehydration, right? So drinking things other than water that contain like lots of salt or lots of sugar, that contain lots of caffeine, those things can help to dehydrate you. So even if you drink 4 bottles of water a day, if you drink 6 cups of coffee, then essentially what you've done is cancel out all the good that you've done with drinking water. You need to increase your water intake. All right. You also need to increase your water intake if you're having any of these other things. If you're going through intense workout sessions, if you're sick, if you're not feeling well, you need to push water as much as possible. If you notice that you have fever, diarrhea, or vomiting, push water as much as possible. If you live in a hot and humid climate, you know you need more water, okay? So those of us that live in Central Texas, it's supposed to be 102 for the next few days. So get that water in, okay? If you're pregnant or if you're breastfeeding, women, if it's your cycle time, you definitely need more water. If you have chronic health conditions, if you're dieting, if you're fasting, any of those things tell you that you need more water. Okay. There are several different ways that your body will let you know. And one of those ways is being dry. Another one of those ways is the color of your urine. Okay. So pay attention to what's going on with your body. When your body begins to get out of whack, your mental health takes a toll too. Okay. And when your mental health takes a toll, then your body takes a toll too. All of these things are interconnected, mind, body, and spirit. So we have to do our best to make sure that we're getting all that we need to take care of our mental health, our physical health, and our spiritual health. So that was the key to mental health on today, guys. I'll have another one for you next week. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching with us. Don't forget to join us on Monday evenings at 5:35 for Prison Break with Shirley and Shonda. We'll be on 98.5 KRGN FM The Rock, or you can catch us live on our YouTube page. Okay, so have a good day, have a great Saturday, and drink water. Bye.